Are you tired of charging your Tesla again and again? What does the future of electric cars look like? One where you might never have to worry about charging your car again. What if we told you that Elon Musk is turning this dream into a reality? We're talking technology so efficient that it could outlast not just your car, but several generations of cars. But what exactly is it? And how is it set to revolutionize everything we know about electric vehicles? Could this be the breakthrough that makes traditional lithium-ion batteries a thing of the past? We're talking about a battery that can hold 5 times more energy than the lithium-ion batteries we use today. Pretty amazing, right? But it's not just about storing more energy, it's about using it more efficiently. Think about driving your electric car across the country without needing to recharge. And when you do need to stop, the battery charges in just a few minutes. Ready for the next part of your trip? How's that for never running out of power? But wait, there's more. What if we told you this battery could last 200 years? Yes, 200 years. Sure, lithium-ion batteries have been the standard for many years, but they have their limitations, such as slower charging times, lower energy density, and safety concerns like overheating. A common concern with lithium-ion batteries is degradation over time. As these batteries go through charging and discharging cycles, they lose capacity, meaning they can't hold as much energy as they did when new. They also contain toxic metals like cobalt, which are not only harmful to the environment but also involve unethical mining practices. The increasing demand for electric vehicles is putting pressure on the lithium supply chain. Also, the demand for lithium has led to concerns about its availability and price volatility. But is there really a battery that could have powered a car in the early 1900s and still be working today? How is this possible? Now, let's break down what makes these new batteries so special. Tesla uses a combination of artificial graphite, nickel, manganese, and cobalt in their design. These materials work together to make sure the battery lasts a long time and charges quickly without wearing out. The use of these advanced materials is what allows the battery to keep running strong through 10,000 full charge and discharge cycles. To put that into perspective, that's enough power to drive around the world 80 times before the battery starts to wear down. But Tesla's plan isn't just about cars. So your car is not just something that gets you from place to place, but also a power source. It could keep your home running during a power outage or send energy back to the grid. It's like having a backup generator with you all the time, but better. How could this change the way we live? This isn't just about making things easier. It's a look into a future where our energy needs are smoothly connected to everything we do. Tesla isn't the only company working on these groundbreaking technologies. Ford, Mercedes-Benz, and even companies in China like BYD and CATL are all racing to develop the next big thing in battery tech. What's interesting is the international collaboration that's happening. Initiatives like the European Battery Alliance are bringing together countries and companies to share their expertise and push these innovations forward. This global teamwork is speeding up the development of better, safer, and more efficient batteries for everyone, cheaper and better for the environment. The future of energy storage isn't just bright, it's green. Are we on the edge of a revolution in how we store and use energy? Now let's talk about graphene, the real star of the show here. We're talking about a material so thin it's almost invisible, but so strong it's tougher than steel. That's graphene, a true wonder of modern science. Each sheet of graphene is made of just one layer of carbon atoms, arranged like a honeycomb. Even though it's only 1 atom thick, graphene is 4 times stronger than steel. Can you believe something so thin could be so powerful? But graphene isn't just strong, it's also really useful. It's nearly invisible, flexible, and can conduct electricity and heat very efficiently. That's because it's a battery that can store around 5,000 watt-hours per kilogram, way more than the lithium-ion batteries we use today. This kind of capacity doesn't just mean smaller, lighter devices. It could completely change how we use energy in our everyday lives. This isn't just about powering your car, it's about transforming how we think about energy storage. But how could this impact the future of technology and energy use? Now, here's where it gets really interesting. Graphene batteries can charge in just 15 minutes. Think about pulling up to a charging station, grabbing a quick coffee, and being ready to hit the road in no time. The stress of running out of battery could become a thing of the past. How would that change the way we think about electric vehicles? Graphene isn't just powerful, it's also incredibly durable. You might be wondering, how can a battery last so long? It's all about how it handles charge cycles. With these new Tesla batteries, you can expect 10,000 full cycles. But if you manage the battery well, like not charging it from 0% to 100% all the time, it can last up to 15,000 cycles. This is a huge leap compared to the batteries we have today, which means you won't need to worry about replacing your car battery for decades. That makes them a long-term solution for storing energy, especially in renewable systems where reliability is key. How do you think these groundbreaking battery technologies will change the future of electric vehicles? Let us know in the comments below. On top of that, batteries are safer and more environmentally friendly. They don't contain heavy metals or toxic chemicals, so the risks of fires or explosions are much lower compared to traditional batteries. Plus, they're better for the environment, making the whole battery life cycle more sustainable. Here's another fascinating development: hybrid battery systems that combine graphene batteries with supercapacitors. Why is this important? Supercapacitors can charge in just a few minutes, but they don't store as much energy as batteries. By combining the two, you get the best of both worlds: fast charging and long-lasting power. This kind of system could be perfect for future electric vehicles, where you want a quick charge but still need a battery that holds enough energy for those long road trips. Yes, actually, and it's not just these pioneers in the race. Big names like Ford and Mercedes-Benz are pouring resources into solid-state battery technologies, forming key partnerships to speed up development. Unlike the liquid or gel found in traditional batteries, these use a solid material, which makes them much safer. No more worrying about batteries catching fire or exploding. And here's the thing, they also offer higher energy density, which means your electric vehicle could go even farther on a single charge. Plus, they'll charge faster too, making them a win-win for the future of electric cars. Why does this matter? Because better batteries don't just push electric vehicles forward. They also benefit everything from consumer gadgets to massive energy storage systems. What could this mean for the future of tech and energy? What if your electric car could do more than just drive you around? What if you were not only using energy but also feeding it back into the grid when parked? It's a glimpse into a future where your vehicle becomes a crucial part of the energy ecosystem. This is the promise of vehicle-to-grid V2G technology, where your car helps balance energy use, making the grid more sustainable and flexible. How could this change our approach to energy in a world that's increasingly relying on renewables? As we look ahead, graphene and other new battery technologies are paving the way for a future where energy is more efficient, affordable, and sustainable. The graphene battery revolution is just getting started, but it has the potential to completely reshape how we live and interact with energy. Could this be the key to a more sustainable planet? Now, it's the end of a busy day, and thousands of people plug in their electric cars at the same time. Sounds convenient, right? But this could actually overload the power grid, leading to blackouts. Here's where it gets even more impressive. These batteries have an energy conversion efficiency of 98%. What does that mean for you? Almost all the energy you put into charging your car is used. In simpler terms, very little energy is wasted. So you're not just storing more power, you're using it much more efficiently. Here's the best part: smart charging. How could smart charging prevent these problems and make our energy use smarter and more reliable? Think of smart charging as a kind of manager, perfectly timing when cars should recharge to avoid overloading the power grid. With smart charging, the risk of blackouts fades away, and energy flows smoothly. Now we can have millions of homes with solar panels, each contributing to a cleaner, stronger energy network. Tesla's supercharger network is at the heart of this revolution, making it easier than ever for electric car owners to charge quickly and conveniently. The innovation doesn't end here. With graphene batteries, the future looks even more exciting. How would that change the way we use electric vehicles? This breakthrough could make electric cars even more practical and accessible, boosting their popularity to new heights. But it's not just about cars. These graphene batteries have the potential to revolutionize all our devices. Phones, tablets, laptops. Imagine your gadgets running for days without needing a charge. And because these batteries last longer, you'll save money and reduce your environmental impact. Could this be the future of all our electronics? Now think about renewable energy. What happens when the sun sets or the wind stops blowing? That's where these graphene batteries shine. They can store energy and release it quickly when needed, helping to balance the power grid and ensuring a steady energy supply. Then there's the exciting development of aluminum-sulfur batteries. Researchers at MIT stumbled upon a way to make these batteries 6 times more powerful than lithium-ion ones. And they can be fully charged in under a minute, charging your car in seconds. How amazing would that be? What's more, the simple chemistry behind aluminum-sulfur batteries means they're easier to recycle, making them a more sustainable choice. With their low cost, could these batteries revolutionize the electric vehicle market? Even better, about 90% of the aluminum used in these batteries can be recycled. Plus, the manufacturing process produces hydrogen as a byproduct, which can be harnessed in the hydrogen transportation industry. Could this be the key to a greener, more sustainable future? If you're enjoying this video so far, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. With these advancements, the future of electric vehicles and other devices is looking incredibly bright. Longer-lasting and more efficient batteries don't just make our daily lives easier, they're also a big step toward a sustainable future. For example, the Graphene Manufacturing Group is getting ready to test prototype fuel cell vehicles in the next 6 to 18 months. Could this be the next big leap forward? But it's not just about the batteries. International collaboration is playing a crucial role too. Initiatives like the European Battery Alliance are bringing together countries and companies to spread these innovations worldwide. How important is global cooperation in tackling the energy challenges we face? Tesla is at the forefront of these innovations, continually pushing the boundaries of what's possible in the electric vehicle industry. How will this shape the future of electric vehicles? We're witnessing a true revolution, and it's exciting to imagine what comes next. With all these improvements, it's no wonder the electric vehicle market is booming. People are seeing the benefits not just for the environment, but also for their wallets and daily convenience. Reduced maintenance, fewer gas station stops, and a smoother, quieter ride are just the beginning. If you're as excited as we are about these developments, keep an eye on updates from Tesla and other companies in the field. We're witnessing a pivotal moment in technology, where each new breakthrough brings us closer to a more sustainable and efficient world. This revolution is just getting started, and there's so much more to come. But that's not all Tesla is working on. Have you heard about their tabless batteries? These new 4680 cells are designed to be more powerful and cheaper to produce. The tabless design helps the battery manage heat better and charge faster. Plus, it could cut the cost of battery packs by up to 14%, making electric vehicles more affordable for everyone. Tesla is also looking into using silicon anodes in their batteries. Right now, most batteries use graphite anodes, but silicon can hold up to 10 times more lithium ions. This could mean a huge increase in the range of electric cars. The challenge? Silicon expands when it absorbs lithium. But Tesla is working on solutions to make it work, which could be huge for battery life and range. Another exciting development is the use of lithium iron phosphate, LFP batteries in some Tesla models. These batteries are cheaper because they don't use cobalt, which is both expensive and controversial due to mining practices. LFP batteries also last longer and are less likely to overheat, making them a safer option. While they might not hold as much energy as other types, their affordability and safety make them perfect for everyday electric vehicles. And let's not forget about battery recycling. As more electric vehicles hit the road, finding sustainable ways to recycle old batteries is crucial. Tesla is working on a recycling process that can recover valuable materials like lithium, nickel, and cobalt from used batteries. This not only helps the environment by reducing the need for new mining, but also cuts the cost of making new batteries. All these innovations are part of Tesla's bigger plan to make electric vehicles better, cheaper, and greener. With these advancements, Tesla is driving us toward a future where electric cars are the standard, not the exception. If you learned a lot from this, make sure to click on the next video on how to charge your Tesla when you live in an apartment. Buying a Tesla without home charging? Watch this first.